Gamify Your Life, player.
Alright. Welcome back, players. It's Mr. Gamify Ya Life, Raye Mars. And let's get right into this. Cut the fluff, because shit is about to get real. I know a lot of you are wondering why some of the baddest couples in the game break apart all over a side piece. Take Remy Mom Papoose, for example, the GOAT of relationship loyalty, holding each other down from prison, fame, and everything else in between. But not all love stories get that kind of happy ending. Remember Kevin Hart? He had a queen by his side, and yet a side chick came in the midst and nearly flipped his whole life upside down. Now, why does this keep happening, even to the strongest relationships? Well, player, here's the deal. Life is one big game, and some of y'all are getting outplayed. If you want to keep a top tier man or woman in your life, it's time to level up. Life is a strategy. You want to learn the rules and outthink the competition so you can become the ultimate player. So let's break it down into 5 in-depth reasons why women lose great men to side chicks. And stick around, because we're going to teach you how to gamify your life so you can reach your full potential when it's time to find your player 2 and hold on to them. You ready? Cause I'm ready. So let's get to it. A man's emotional needs are like his secret side quest. You don't see it on the surface, but it's crucial for winning the game. If he is not feeling understood, appreciated, or supported, guess what? He's gonna find those cheat codes somewhere else. And side chicks specialize in emotional CPR, stroking the ego, listening intently, and making sure your man feels like the main character in this game. So, let's get a little deep into this. Let's open your imaginations. Imagine this, a guy working long hours, come home exhausted, and all he hears is complains, yibby yabby yabby dabba do, right? About what he didn't do. Meanwhile, his co-worker, maybe his work wife, his side piece, his chick is waiting to ask him, how did his day go? She's listening when it's time for him to vent. She's complimenting his work ethic. You see the difference? That's how emotional gaps get filled by someone else. To avoid this, be the MVP of emotional connections. Ask questions, listen actively, and make him feel like his thoughts and struggles matter. Build that emotional bond stronger than titanium, because if you don't, some smooth talking side chick is going to be waiting as his therapist with benefits. Communication isn't just something that's nice to have. No, communication is boss level relationship shit. All right? If you're not keeping it 100 with your partner, sharing feelings, addressing conflict, and being straight up honest, you're leaving a big gap that somebody's gonna come fill that void. And guess what? Who slips through those cracks? You already know. That side chick. They're swooping with their fake deep conversations, open ears, making him feel understood while you're out there playing the silent treatment. Think about it. You and your partner, y'all been going through little arguments for weeks now. And instead of talking it out and seeking to understand to be understood, you both retreat to silence. Then one day, someone else strikes up a deep conversation with him, asking him the right questions, saying the right things. And your silent treatment is how those little cracks, them little gaps, turn into canyons. So be direct and be consistent with communication. Turn disagreements into opportunities to be able to level up with connection. Stop dodging the tough conversations. Face them like the final boss. This is your game and you have to level up. If you are not talking, someone else is. And that's game over for you. And it's a new level for someone else. This is where most people get stuck, in a boring loop. Relationships can turn into an endless grind of just Netflix nights and what's for dinner Texas. That's not exciting. And the excitement is the currency of love. Side chicks, on the other hand, they come with that side quest of adventures, unpredictability, and just enough chaos to keep things spicy. And that's how they win. So picture this. A couple hasn't had date night for months, even years. But that side chick, she invites him over for karaoke night, hiking trips, salsa classes, things that get him moving. That kind of thrill will break the routine, and then you know where he's gonna start to lean. So break up the routine. Bring back the element of surprise. Plan dates, try new things, and remind your partner why they chose you in the first place. Be the main quest that's impossible to put down. Here's the truth, player. If you are not making your partner feel like they are the star of the show, someone else is. And side chicks are a pro at the art of making your man feel like he is irresistible. Meanwhile, you out there taking him for granted, nitpicking and neglecting his feelings, so now he feels unappreciated. And all you're doing is just handing the controller to the competition. Think about it. A man keeps doing the little things to show love, fixing things around the house, bringing home flowers, but his efforts go unnoticed. Enter the side chick who praises him for fixing up her car. Suddenly, he feels like a hero. He feels like Superman, and she's the Lois Lane, not you. So compliment him, show him gratitude, and remind him that he is that guy. He is him. Boost his confidence like you're giving him extra lives in the game. Everyone wants to feel chosen, but don't forget to let him know he is the winner by having you. Let's get raw, player. Physical and emotional intimacy isn't optional. It is the fuel that keeps a relationship going. It keeps the engine running. When that connection fades, you're basically leaving the door wide open for someone else to come in and light the fire that he's been missing. Side chicks don't hesitate to fill that gap with attention, affection, and all the intimacy that he needs. Think about it. A couple hasn't had a real moment of intimacy for months, some even years. But then that side chick comes, pops out, sending flirty text messages, dropping hints that she is available whenever he's available. It's not hard to see how this thing is gonna play out and how your connection gets hijacked by the side chick. So whether it's through physical touch, deep conversations, or shared moments of vulnerability, don't let that flame go out. Play the long game and keep that connection unshakable, unbreakable. Remember, you're just not playing for today, you are building for a lifetime. So there you have it, players. 5 reasons why women lose great men to side chicks and the game plan to avoid it. Life's a game, and relationships are one of the toughest levels to be on. But if you can learn how to gamify your life, you'll stop playing small and start playing to win big. Take these tips, level up your mindset, and become the ultimate player in this game of life to find love. Because trust me, you just don't want to be playing the game, you want to master it. And you want to make sure you have the right player too by your side. So stay sharp, stay focused, and remember, the game is yours to win if you play it right.